sale numbers are out today, and they show small jumps for Chrysler, Fiat, Ford, and Nissan. General Motors saw a small dip, but industry expects that this to be the best June for car sales since 2006. If you're looking for a new set of wheels, you're in luck. Andy Kemp from Forefront Credit Union is here in the studio. Talk us through that whole car buying process. Andy, thanks for joining us. All right, what's the first step I should take when I decide I'm going to buy a car?
The first step you should take is figuring out what you can afford.
Okay.
It's always good to go to your local credit union or financial institution and say, hey, what can I get approved for a loan? So then you can go out and you, with confidence, know what fits in your budget and what you can afford.
Before you step on the lot and fall in love with the vehicle that you clearly can't afford. That's good. That's the right thing. That's the better approach.
Absolutely. Before you need the new Mustang.
That's right. Because I've bought a lot of cars that I thought, this is great. Yes. And then when you actually go to buy the car, it's a little different. Yeah, it's a little bit different. And they can really help. If you go and talk to an expert, they can really help take a look at not just the car, but they're incorporating all the other expenses in your life and all the other numbers that you really...
Absolutely. I mean, you have insurance you have to pay on it, and you have to figure out miles per gallon and everything else in the gas, and just figure out general upkeep of the car. So yes, we can help you through that whole process.
Yeah, because you don't want to walk away car poor. All right. Are there certain things that before I even go to my expert, are there certain things that I should research?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The first thing is figure out what's right for you. Meaning, do you need the Miata, the small little car, or do you need the family minivan?
Yeah.
And figure out the right size, and then also do some comparisons just for safety's sake or miles per gallon or any of that, and just figure out what really fits into your family lifestyle or your personal lifestyle. And there's a lot of websites that can help you through that. And it can compare right on the site. You can look at the cars side by side and figure out what works for you and what will fit.
So far, with our two answers, we're getting pretty big doses of reality.
Yes, you are.
Basically.
And you know exactly. And the internet made it so much easier than driving around the lots.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And then you can do it in the comfort of your own home.
That's right.
And with no pressure whatsoever.
Right.
All right. This is a question that every time I've gone to buy a car, you battle that whole new or used.
Right.
Walk us through, from a financial standpoint, what makes sense. How do you make that decision?
It kind of depends on where you're at in your lifestyle and what you can afford. A new car, it's more expensive. But with that, there's generally less upkeep that's required. And you have a warranty on your car. And you have just, you can pick your options. And so you don't have to buy something with options that you don't want because that's what's on the lot for a used car. However, if you move to a used car, it's typically cheaper. You don't have to deal with the depreciation that comes out as soon as you drive off the lot. And you don't have to deal with some of the new car bugs that are out there sometimes. And so you just get to keep that car a little bit better and not have to worry about the cost going down. Right. The return.
And there's always that cost of ownership too. That new car, the cost of ownership may not be as great in terms of maintenance and repair and everything like that. But the used car, you're not paying for the depreciation. All right, here's the million-dollar question. How do I know that I'm paying a fair price?
That is the million-dollar question. Again, the websites will help. There's a Kelley Blue Book and there's Nada. Both of those are a good place to go to get a general idea for how much a car should be. Those prices are inflated a little bit, but not too much. And the reason why they're inflated sometimes is because people look at it for the trade-in value, and that's where I was going to go next, is on trade-in. Because a lot of people are trying to trade in a car.
Sure.
And so you can't always go by those prices. You have to go by what's in the market. So maybe do a little bit of research, check out Craigslist, check out some other item, and figure out what people are selling those for. So then when you go to a dealership, you know what the car should be valued at the lot and what you should be getting in for a trade-in.
But all of this process starts with going and talking to your financial expert. So
that's right, and we can help work you through the whole process.
Hard numbers, and again, it comes back to budgeting and having so that you're spending the right amount, the appropriate amount for your vehicle. All right, very good, Andy. Thanks so much. Buying a new vehicle is exciting and it's stressful. As Andy told us, it's important to do some research to be sure you're buying the car that meets your needs and that you can afford. Talk to your credit union about loan options before you head out to that car lot. That can be a big help in finding the vehicle that's the perfect fit for you. Andy, thanks for being here. Mark. Kristen, back to you.